So we're gonna start the day plowing out the site so we can work safely and efficiently. Our goal for today is to finish up our 4-inch run and stop 20 feet before the new pole to give the utility company room to work, to set their drill rig up. We're gonna hang our meter can to our H-frame and land our 4-inch pipes inside of the meter can. Then we also have a 2-inch run, 2 of them, one going from the meter can to our cabinet, and the other one going to that switch panel there. Sure, there's going to be a lot of utilities buried under here, and we're just going to So we got the last 20 feet of 4-inch conduit in the ground. We can't go any further until the electric company comes out and puts the pole in. We're gonna backfill it, jumping jack it. We brought our spare from the jumping jack. It works great, but I'm definitely not a fan of the 4 strokes for jumping jacks. The 2 strokes definitely hit better, just our opinion. Much rather the whacker, but that's what we got till we fix it. Again, we're gonna backfill it, compact it in 2 separate lifts and then grade it all out. We left a stake there to identify where we stopped our conduits. We taped them and put some cardboard in front of them to protect them. We're also going to use straw tomorrow to help insulate the ground so it doesn't freeze where we potholed it at. Ground! So we got pretty lucky on this one. The whole site is backfill with modified, which is a very rare occurrence. Doing this utility work, we try to always dig with the open bucket. That way, as it adds on covering everything, if anything is to be there, I can stop him, have him slow down, hand dig, assess the problem, see how we can go about it without hitting anything. Most of the time these sites are on virgin ground. Sometimes trash is underneath, big rock, dirt, and sometimes it's just modified, like this one, which is, again, not very often. And as I pan around, you guys are gonna kind of see the kind of stuff we get into. So there's conduits all over the place, filled with expensive fiber optics, high voltage lines, low voltage, alarm systems, sometimes gas lines, sometimes propane lines. This site specifically has a propane line there, we uncovered it. Also, another cluster is the grounding ordeal, which is no bigger in diameter than 3/16 of an inch, and it's copper, so if you hit it, you pull it right out of the ground. And then you gotta dig it all up and re-tap it. So we got all of our pipe in without hitting anything. You guys are gonna see we didn't take the best path necessarily, but there is a reason for that, and that's because in the cell industry there's lease areas and you have to abide by the rules, and you can't put your pipes in the path of future customers. So that's why we kind of did a big circle around the compound and arched all of our pipe in. We put it all together, then flip it in the hole to achieve that without having a million fittings. We had to use 145 to Y off there with that 2-inch. Now, we did find that 4-inch pipe we were digging around yesterday. And we found out in the compound it's a fiber optic pipe. And the reason we know that is orange means communications, red means electric, blue means water, green means sewage. So, that's how we knew. Now, we still have to tie into our backboard there, which we didn't get done yet. So far, so good. So we got all of our pipe in and the site put back together. It's really starting to snow here. The wind was picking up. Got it all looking nice and pretty. Landed that one. And that other two.